So in question number 2 of this third exercise, we'll have to draw some rough sketches of a few set of questions given under question number 2. So the first one is about a triangle with both line and rotational symmetries of order more than 1. The second question is about a triangle with only line symmetry and no rotational symmetry of order more than 1. The third one concerns about a quadrilateral with a rotational symmetry of order more than 1 but not a line symmetry. And the fourth one is about a quadrilateral with line symmetry but not a rotational symmetry of order more than 1. So let us take these questions one by one and let us see what are the different diagrams we get for each of these questions. So the first question is about a triangle with line symmetry and rotational symmetries of order more than 1. So this is only possible in case of an equilateral triangle, where if we highlight the 3 line symmetries or the 3 lines which divides the triangle into equal halves. So these are those 3 lines, and these are the lines which divides the triangle in 3 equal halves individually. And if the triangle is folded about any of these lines, we'll see that the equal halves will coincide. So line symmetry for an equilateral triangle is 3. Let us now see what we get in case of a rotational symmetry. Now in case of a rotational symmetry, I've again taken the triangle here as a sequence. Let us mark the top part of this triangle using this blue point so that we can track the rotation of this triangle. So if the intersection of the 3 medians or the 3 lines passing through the 3 vertices of this equilateral triangle is considered to be as the center of rotation, and if this equilateral triangle is rotated by 120 degrees in the clockwise direction to get an exact figure, we'll get the next figure, which is this. And because of the rotation, now the position of the blue dot will be here, which will show that the initial figure has been rotated. And again, if we consider this to be the center of rotation and again rotate this lateral triangle by 120 degrees, so we'll again see in the next figure the position of the blue dot will be here, which will represent a total of 240 degrees rotation from the initial figure. Now again, if this figure is rotated by 120 degrees, we'll get back to the initial figure itself, because that's where the blue tip is going to be, where it is in the initial figure. So we can say that the rotational symmetry or the order of rotational symmetry, so the order of rotational symmetry for this triangle is definitely 3, because the triangle has been rotated thrice, each time by an angle of 120 degrees to get the exact same figure every time. So for an equilateral triangle, we have both the line symmetry and the rotational symmetry, which is definitely more than 1, and 3 to be exact. Let us now see the next part of this question. So the next part of this question says that we have to draw a triangle with only line symmetry and no rotational symmetry of order more than 1. So that is only possible in case of this isosceles triangle, for which this is going to be the line symmetry of this isosceles triangle, where we see that these are the 2 equal parts of the isosceles triangle, these 2, and this line divides the triangle into equal halves, and if the triangle is folded about this line, the 2 equal parts will coincide, making this line as the line of symmetry. So we can say for this figure, for this isosceles triangle, the number of lines of symmetry is only 1, because that's what is given in the question. And when it comes to its rotational symmetry, if we again take this triangle, so let me mark this part as blue so that it can help us track the rotation of the figure. So this figure will have to, rotated by a total of 360 degrees in the clockwise direction to get to the next figure, which is this. And as we see the next figure, the blue dot in the next figure will be exact at the same place as it is there in the initial figure, making the order of rotational symmetry for this particular triangle to be 1. Let us now see what's there in the third part of this question. So the third part of the question asks us to draw a quadrilateral with a rotational symmetry of order more than 1 but not a line symmetry, which in itself is a contradictory statement, because if a figure or a quadrilateral, so I'll write it, if a figure has or does not have a line symmetry, which is given in this question, if a figure does not have a line symmetry, then we can conclude that it will not have a rotational symmetry as well. It will not have a rotational symmetry as well. So the converse of this statement is also true. So if the rotational symmetry is of order more than 1, then there must exist a line symmetry for this particular quadrilateral. So let us now see what's given in the last part of this question. So in the fourth part of this question, it asks us to draw a quadrilateral with line symmetry but not a rotational symmetry of order more than 1, which is only possible in case of a trapezium, where we consider this to be the line symmetry of the trapezium, such that this trapezium has 2 equal sides, so that these are the 2 equal sides, and this line symmetry divides the trapezium in 2 equal halves, and if the trapezium is folded about this, the 2 equal halves will coincide. So we can say for this particular figure, the number of line symmetry is 1 based on the orientation of the figure. Now when it comes to its rotational symmetry, as we see here, we've taken a couple of trapeziums, the same trapezium, and let me just mark this point as the reference, which will help us track the rotation of the figure. And if we consider this point as the center of rotation, so we'll have to rotate this whole figure by a complete rotation of 360 degrees in the clockwise direction to get to this figure, where we'll again have this blue dot at this point, which will represent the exact same figure as in the initial case. So for this figure, we can say that the order of rotational symmetry is equal to 1, which goes with the question because it asked us to draw quadrilateral with line symmetry but not a rotational symmetry of order more than 1. So for this particular trapezium, the order of rotational symmetry is exactly 1. So this is how we are going to answer questions, the parts of these questions.
To learn more about how QMath can help you crack school and board exams, explore QMath Leap, a live online classroom program run by highly experienced and committed teachers.